SafeShift. Digital food safety logs for the Clover device. A manager sets up SafeShift on the Clover device. First they choose how the shop runs, a shared team on one device. SafeShift then reads the employee roster straight from Clover, using only the employee's read permission. The real Clover staff appear, each with their role, with no separate accounts to create. The roster simply stays in sync with Clover. Next, they pick a template pack that matches the business, coffee shop, pizza shop, food truck, or a generic restaurant. Each pack automatically builds the right logs, temperature checks for the walk-in cooler, the display case, the freezer, and the hot holding unit, plus opening and closing checklists. On the review step, the manager can enable, disable, or adjust any task, and SafeShift shows exactly how many logs it will create for the day. They tap Finish, and the shop is ready to start logging. Every task can be assigned by Clover role. Send it to a manager, to the staff, or leave it open for anyone on shift. And any team member just taps their own name to see and do only the tasks that belong to them. On the shared device, a staff member opens the walk-in cooler temperature check. The equipment, the employee, the location, and the time are all captured automatically. They just enter the reading on this large custom keypad, and it is validated instantly against the target range, even offline. 20 degrees is within range, so it submits in seconds. Now the freezer check. The reading comes in at 10 degrees, above the 0-degree limit, so it is out of range. SafeShift blocks the entry right away. It cannot be logged until the cook records a corrective action, chosen from presets like adjusting the thermostat, moving food to a backup unit, or calling for repair. The correction is captured from the person who acted, the moment it happened. A manager gets a live view on the same device, routed automatically by their Clover role. The dashboard shows today's status by category, a per-employee accountability view, and any open violations. That out-of-range freezer reading is here, with its value, the target it missed, and the corrective action taken, and the manager resolves it with a single tap. Then comes the inspector report. The manager picks a date range, the last 7, 30, 60, or 90 days, or any custom range, and SafeShift renders a clean, watermarked PDF on the server. The finished report can be viewed right here on the device, emailed to the owner as a secure link, or scanned to a phone with a QR code. It opens with a branded cover page, then per equipment temperature tables, checklists attributed to each employee, the violations log with corrective actions, and amendments shown as a visible trail. It is the professional, undeniable record an inspector expects. Closing the day is a protected action. When the manager taps close, SafeShift re-authenticates through Clover's own employee passcode screen. It never shows its own PIN screen, and never stores passwords. Here the day cannot close yet, because the closing checklist isn't finished. The manager can resolve the blockers, or override and close anyway, but only after typing a reason, which is recorded permanently and printed on the inspector report. So nothing is ever quietly swept away. Everything staff and managers do flows into a read-only, tamper-evident audit trail. Every entry is stamped with the action, the person who performed it, and the exact time. And the entire staff interface is fully bilingual, switching between English and Spanish with a single tap. SafeShift uses just 2 read-only Clover permissions, merchant and employees. It never touches payment or cardholder data, takes no payments itself, and bills entirely through the Clover app market. Thank you for reviewing SafeShift.